Okay, now this is kind of neat. It's really packaged well. It's really updated the product a lot, I can tell, from the old kit that I had. The other kit was packaged well as well. Everything's just so much bigger. Even the throttle here is like serious. Oh wow, that is a serious throttle. Got a case badge, Swamp Runner mud motors. Finally got this thing included in the kit. I had to buy that separately before. Propellers, mounting bracket. It looks almost the same size as the other. Let's see, handle, housing. Oh. Bell housing there. And we got the Zerk grease fittings. And we got a coupling here. Oh wow, the coupling has 2 bolts on this side now instead of just one. Bigger size, I suppose. And we have various mounting bits and pieces, and a kill switch and throttle cables. And below is our mounting bracket. Boy, is that hefty. Start with the gimbal shaft. It should be mounted to the outside of most transoms. As best you can, line up the center of the shaft hole with the drain plug in your boat. You can use this as a guide. This counter bolt keeps it from backing off. A couple of turns. Be sure to grease this post here. I use the same grease that's in my grease gun. Some of it leaks out. Is good for little things like this. And there she goes. Make sure that this is deep in here like this. If it's riding top up like this, you have it wrong. It needs to be deep in like that. I usually don't bother with the Loctite, as we have the locking pin here. You know that thing is big when the daggone 1 inch, when the 1 inch wrench can't get around it, it's big. Just don't forget to tighten that up. Just be careful with your hands. All right, now check for free movement. And now we can finally start thinking about mounting the motor. $212, $420. Now comes the hard part, mounting this. If you have a lifting horse or a buddy, help you do it. This motor weighs about 70, 75 pounds, so. Take your time, take your time. Good to have somebody hold it here. But this is kind of the tricky part. If you can get one of these bolts in, you're doing well. The bolts come like this. Just got the nut here, lock washer, and the main washer. Just if you're having trouble getting it in there, swing the motor around like so. Just be really careful, and it'll hang there, but you should have clear access to the thing. The bolts that come with the kit are pretty well machined, so use the bolts that come with it. And there we go, my friends. This is 11/16 actually. Tighten it on a crossing pattern. It's 4 bolts, so you tighten it on a crossing pattern, kind of like you would with the tires on your car. Oh, come on. Sometimes they'll get stuck. Next, we install the handle. Fortunately, this is a bent handle, so we can. I'm going to offset it to the starboard or side, the right-hand side, for more for more room in the cockpit. Oh, come on now. There is a little pipper hole here. This bolt has a little pip, so it can fit down in there and lock it in place, keep it from backing out. And each bolt has a double bolt to keep it from doing that. Definitely more powerful. It's out here kind of breaking in the motor this afternoon. Not really much fishing. I haven't messed with the idle screw, but electric start. It'll do. It'll do, my friends. Still running the stock spark plug, so probably the first thing we do is chunk the stock spark plug and get a genuine NGK motorcycle spark plug for it. I hear a little bit of hesitation when you go from idle to crack open the throttle. And it's just, I've always thought that was spark plug issues or something. The stock spark plugs in these things are horrible, but it's all right.